Oh, no, we've been invaded a few times, Dragoon. We're just on an island. So invasions are a bit less common. Chat wanted an island despite the insistence of Bilal that like, this is bad news bears because like, you know, our vampire A needs lots of blood and B requires to kill people or they get very cranky. And yeah, well, you know, chat decided that they were gonna troll me by forcing me to play on hard mode by not letting me fight people. The scallywags. Thanks, Lawman thanks you for allowing him to stay at Old Yorktown for these 18 days. He's now moving on with his people. Lawman says he won't forget what you've done. Okay, well that's fine. You take care. It was good having you here. It genuinely was. You're good peeps. Very good peeps. Okay, so I'm going to switch this one out to Owly. And I'm also going to switch this one to Trobo. And then I'm going to uninstall this. And then I'm going to... oh, actually, that one's good. That one's good. That was good. That was normal. That was good. Okay, so Not a Sith Lord hasn't got a good bed. Not a Sith Lord requires a good bed. Let's uninstall Not a Sith Lord's bed. Sorry. Not a Sith Lord, but it is the way it is. Also, I need to rename Owly as well, oh my lord. So sorry. Completely forgot. We'll get them set up in just a second. Right, Not a Sith Lord, let's get you over here. Thunk. Done, done, and done. Does living on an island make more drop pod raids? It makes them the more common one, yeah. But that being said, all of the raids we've had so far have come in here on foot. Which has been kind of amusing, but... Alright then. Owly. Look, chat, you know the drill at this point. We need a name. And the way to get a name in the game is to use the name in-game redemption. 10,000 Dapper Ducats. I need to hear those Dapper Ducat coin pouches jingling. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Jaxero. Well done. Malakin. And Q squared rather. Terribly sorry. But Jaxero pipped you to the post. Your points have been refunded. Can't say fairer than that. Right, let's get you named then. Owly is from henceforth named Jaxero. Welcome to the colony, you. Please stop having social fights with our vampire. It won't end well. Look at you, wandering around. Okay, your right leg was gunshot wound, but I mean, what? Okay, you got a crack in your radius because atomic aliens decided to headbutt you that hard. Fair enough. Yeah. And also bruised your left arm as well. Well, left arm, left radius, probably exactly the same thing. You got headbutted in the arm. I expect a short but exciting life. Well, I mean, you know, I'll do my best to give you an exciting life. You know, the short part might actually be a lot. Oh, what? So you know how I said, please stop picking a fight with the vampire. Apparently it was flirting all along. So, you know, just carry on doing you. Oh my. Atomic aliens. To be fair, it wasn't Jaxero, it was Atomic Aliens. Perhaps the change of name was all that was needed. It's like, your old name was shit. Your new name, though, S tier. Atomic Aliens called it Jaxero by jokingly poking at her medical skill. Jaxero became aroused and agreed. Oh my god. You've insulted me. I'm aroused now. Oh, I can see where this relationship is going. So it's that kind of vampire colony, I see. Ah, my lord, Rimworld never change. I swear. Yeah, it's just wild. Okay, so, a couple of things to understand here. First and foremost, they're not going to be able to have children. If it was anyone else, there would be a chance of that. They won't have children because Atomic Aliens is sterile due to their xenotype. That being said, we now need a bigger room for you, I feel. Time to expand. They could do IVF probably with someone playing donor. Well, yeah, possibly. There are more. You know, you don't. It isn't just natural births, or from what I understand, it's not even just natural births or like adoption. There are other options, so it is possible that they could have children, but they're not going to have children naturally. Is what I was trying to convey. As for the bedroom, we're going to give them a double bed. Oh. Oh, they finally got off there. Nice. Okay. Very cool. We're actually really close now to the amount that we need to get our next ideologian point. That's super cool. Alright, you know what? First, before we do anything else, let's actually start setting this up. There's a couple of things we're going to want. Does our ideologian have any particular things they like? I forget. Torture crown. Yeah, okay. Gonna need cape. Other than that, the torture crown. And where is a torture crown made? Is that made in a smith? I feel that it's going to be made in a smith. Yeah. I'm going to have a quick look at how you get a torture crown. Let me go down and see. Torture crown. Can I see? I'm guessing it's made at a smithy. Could be wrong though. I'll make a crafting spot just in case it's made at one of these. But I strongly suspect it's made at the smithy. I'll take care, Blightfang. You have a good one, mate. You know what? There may well be research for IVF. Let's have a look. IVF. Yes, fertility procedures. Perform the surgeries necessary to create a test tube embryo from a fertile man and woman. Okay, so still not going to happen with Atomic Alien. They're not going to pass their genes down because they're sterile. But yes, they could potentially have it. And then implant the embryo in a surrogate mother or growth fat. Also perform sterilization surgeries on men and women. So I wonder how the game is going to treat that. Like, who would then be the parents? Usually, surrogate mother is the idea that it's someone carrying the child to term for the other person. But I guess that Atomic Alien, yeah, I mean, they might still be able to adopt. There are other things we can do. Could I alter their genes to be fertile? It's a possibility. Yes, but it's very unlikely because their gene complexity is already ridiculously high. I'm not sure how much complexity they can afford, but they are already bonkers high in terms of gene complexity. Maybe taking that gene away is a possibility. We can have a look into that later if they survive that long. Nature finds a way. As for the mods, Crazes, we are running with CCP, Vanilla Stone Tweaks, and P Music. Those are the only two. Now, can I make a torture crown? I cannot. Very sad. But oh well. I've seen CP Stone Tweaks. That's why my marble looks really, really white. Right, the Cancer Crew are back again. Probably coming back to try and take Jane. Bucksco. Is that the only person? Yes. They've got a bloody sword, though. Hello. Your melee DPS is reasonably high. 4.94. You're decent at it, too. You're a waster. So you have super immune, total anti-tox lungs, aggressive, ugly, gaunt head, grey hair, grey skin. Oh, slate grey skin. Pollution stimulus, so in pollution you're faster. Poor cooking, awful animals, poor artistic, psychite dependency. Oh, crap. Did I not pay attention to that for you? Oh no, you're a genie. You just came from that clan. Never mind. Oh, I was very concerned there. I was like, oh, have I not been paying attention to this? But no, we're good. We're good. Oh, they're on the way down. Right, it's time for us to gather people together. Jaxaro, you're allowed off for this one. Let's get everyone else together. You stand behind. You stand behind as well. And take shots as you can. If they come in across here, I'm going to have atomic aliens just leap into them. We've got enough hemogen to make use of his abilities. Oh, nice shot. You can step up and go for it. That's what happens when a regular waster decides to have a fisticuffs with a vampire. Okay, well, let's have a look. They were already pretty badly hurt. And then, yeah, so you managed to shoot them in the right hand. The left hand, nice, so their weapon skill was garbage. And you shot them in the stomach. And then atomic aliens, realizing that they, they had a kind of charred, gristly, weeping wound in their abdomen, just decided, no, that seems like the best place, and chomp. Well done. Extract skull. Are we okay with extracting skulls? I don't think we are. We're not that kind of people. Yeah, we disapprove of skull spikes, thank you. We are good folks. Good, repentant folks. Well done, though. Okay, we're going to need some more graves. That's a bit less well done. I'll have some graves over there. Could you go dig these? Kind of need them done quickly. Major break risk, though. Yeah, Jaxro, I'm so sorry. Super needed your help. Well, actually, I totally didn't. That's a lie. I'm glad for it, but didn't need it. Right, let's get this place looking a bit better. Good folks, 1 year later, having a working weapons factory using child slave labor. That's the thing that you might do, you scallywag, not us. We're good folks. Good, humble, repentant folks. Strong emphasis on the repentant part. Very repentant, I'll have you know. Right, I would like to reinstall this down there. Reinstall this there. We're going to uninstall this. Thank you. Other Earth Thrombos. Royal Ascent. Okay, they've offered to get us off the planet. Fair enough. And Wraith Thrombos. Beautiful. How are we doing for food? For no reason in particular that I'm asking that question at this time. Just, I just wanted to know. But we do actually need some hunting to go on. Hunt the yak. Hunt the gazelle and the turkey, please. Right, let's get a new bed built. Don't have the gold, sadly, but that would have been grand. Actually, let's reinstall that over on this side, and we're going to put a dresser there. We're getting fancy now. So it's going to be a tight room, though. They're not going to like that about it, but, you know, it's going to be super fancy. Okay, that's not great. I'm going to need you to use solar pinhole in here to keep the temperature up. You're good to go. There we go. So sorry, mate. Yeah, you got a serious hypothermia. Holy crap. I had no idea it was getting that cold. That's the problem with something like... Oh, of course, it's a cold snap. It's a full-on cold snap. If it was winter, I would have thought about it, but... It should be okay. The room will warm up now. Warmed by the benevolent heart of an old star. Right. Observed a corpse. Yeah, that's gonna have happened. Really? Can you bury them? Thank you. And then, could you finish building this? Damn it! Oh, sod it. That is quite frustrating. Okay. Let's chop trees wherever we can. Need a couple more. I really do like that the varying meals now look different. Actually, quite cool. Okay, you know what? We kind of need someone to focus on hauling. Sure. Jaxero also. Let's get things moved where they need to be. Now, having them chop a tree and then immediately come back to drop things off is not particularly effective. Sadly, but... what we got? We've got excellent with art. Okay. Work by thought. This furniture is engraved with a representation of a star. Okay, fair enough. That's oh. Okay. They'd be okay with it. So Jaxero was probably like, hey. And then Atomic Aliens is like, no. I'm saving myself a marriage. I can only imagine the sort of Rebecca, David kind of situations like, I'm not good at just playing friends. Sorry, Jaxero. You're far too improper. Oh God, I just realized that this is actually now mapping to the Edward Cullen situation. Oh no! Atomic Aliens are going to start sparkling any second now. A new quest has become active. It's called Apashaka Valuables. Okay, Zelok of the High Moon has informed us of a collection of valuable items with a 550 not far from us. The collection consists of a psychic shock lance. Says 2 man-hunting rats are wandering nearby and there may be an unknown threat. Wow, okay, that is absolutely wonderful. How am I meant to get there, dude? Ah, my lord. Oh no! Atomic Aliens was the one that was flirting as well. You know what we call that, Atomic Aliens? Tease, that's what we call that. Just swim. I can't swim. Don't you know the rules? We can't move over running water. No, I'm fairly certain a caravan can't just travel across water, sadly. But that would be great, but I don't think it's a thing. There we go, getting the place cleaned up. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, well, we don't have any particular apparel that we need. Not a Sith is with us. Morgenstein, you're free faith. Do you have any things you like? No. Well, I mean, some things, but you're not going to be a leader of that faith, so it doesn't matter. What about... Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, you're actually here just as a guest. Never mind. Outlaw Path... You don't care. Alright, let's set up some builds then. So first and foremost, we do want Torture Crowns, so we're not going to be making any headway. That being said, it's cold sometimes, and it might be useful. Alright, I'm going to make some toques. Until you have exactly one. Don't count equipped. Don't count tainted. The hit points need to be between 60 and 100. And the quality needs to, well, honest, well, normal to legendary, let's say that. Don't make a toque out of Devil Strand, please. Well, that being said, if you got it, I guess, maybe. No, don't do that. We'll use Hyper Weave, Synthread, and Devil Strand for better things. Walls, you can sure you can make it out of walls. That's no problem. Next, I'm going to want to make button-down shirts. Copy this. Am I not able to copy it over? Oh, such a shame. I hope some of the workbench mods come in. I will allow this to be made for a button-down shirt, though. I am actually okay because it's quite significant armor if it's made of good materials. Once again, only normal to legendary. Go ahead. And then we want pants. Kid pants. No, don't make kid pants. And again, I don't mind if they use good materials for this, because again, it'll be armor. Well, it might not necessarily count as armor, but it does have protective qualities. Make one parka. Once again, exactly the same thing. I was sure that I could paste over, but apparently it won't let me. Any reason we haven't been researching anything for the last while? Yeah, we've had a load of stuff to do, mate. We've barely got enough people. Like, we've got 3, or we had until fairly recently, 3 people down with paralytic apatia. That's 3 extra people to feed, and no extra work to help with the feeding. Make a duster. So, pretty much as soon as we've got this fella gone, we'll switch it over. But right now, the only reason I used 10 Glitterworld medicine was like, ugh, I can't sustain 3 mouths that are not contributing at all to the colony, especially not with the potential of us losing both of the people who were helping us out, and we did in the end lose both of them, which was kind of a blow, if I'm perfectly honest. I was expecting to at least keep one of them, but I guess they just weren't in good enough mood towards the end. I will make a cape just because I can. There we go. Right, hopefully we'll see that worked on. Where are you, Atomic Aliens? Once you're done with that... actually, no, I want you to do it now. Let's get you down here. Pinhole. Tunk. Oh, you're good. Now they're going to do a little bit of meditation to top back up. Yeah, there was a reason why I wasn't doing it. It wasn't a case that I forgot. Shaman Merchant, a masterwork. You made a masterwork took already? What were the odds of that? You're not that great at crafting, are you? Oh, well, actually, no, you are that great. I take it back. Well done, not a Sith. Dear Lord, straight out of the gate, masterwork took. Can't fault it. Can't fault it, mate. This gives a protection of 10.4 to like sharp armor. It's got 5.2% protection against heat-related damage. It insulates 13.5 C on cold, and I mean the equipment delay doesn't really matter, but that was bonkers. That was actually kind of ridiculously good. Masters being masters, man. I know, right? Yay! Thank you very much for taking them out. I'm completely okay with going and grabbing all that bay. So it's kind of amazing that we've got traders by land, considering we're on an island. But oh no, come back! No! Balls. I was waiting for someone to wake up. I guess not. Okay, no trading for us, I suppose. That kind of sucks a bit, but well, we at least got a bear's worth of fur and meat out of it. So, as far as things go, that actually isn't that bad, really, when you think about it. Also, Meektaland, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Hello there. Wishing you all a great stream and have fun. Oh, thank you very much. Shout out in chat. And there we go. Thank you so much for dropping by. It was very, very kind of you. I hope you enjoyed your stream, mate. I was in need of some sleep. Oh, I totally get that. We've been going for how long? 10 hours now. Right, what's the temperature in there? Temperature's fairly good. It never goes above 20, which is glorious. Though perhaps I need to start adding these to every room, if I'm honest. In fact, yeah, I kind of do. I need to get... Well, no. What I need is to have vents in the rooms. So, for example, one there, one over here. Yeah, that'll do better. Allow these rooms to equalize the temperature around a little bit. In fact, I could probably do away with the solar pinhole then in this area. That's unfortunate. I did not have... really? Have I not got any... I have not got any steel. No, I've not got any steel at all. That kind of sucks. But I really hope you enjoyed your stream, mate. Thank you so much for dropping by. But yeah, we're playing with the new DLC, the Biotech DLC. Enjoying it immensely. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I do need to drop down some more solar pinholes. Right, you go and feed someone, and then we're going to have you go and do something else. Right, thank you. Pop in here first. Solar pinhole. And then another one in here. And you're good to go. Got some more toques on the way. That one doesn't count. That one's going to be thrown away. And technically, these... This is now just one gigantic barrack, but... Oh, whatever, I guess. Gonna go now. Have fun, everyone. Enjoy the stream. You too, mate. You have a good good rest of your night. Thank you very much. I hope if it is in fact your night, you did mention that you were feeling a little bit sleepy, so I imagine you're off to bed. I hope you have pleasant dreams. And the cold snap is over. Hooray! What are we working on now? Button-down shirt. Nice. Apparently people are happily swapping out equipment here and there. At least I would have imagined so. But no, there we go. Fair enough. You know what, Not a Sith? I feel that you've earned first refusal on all of the things that you make. And other people can grab whatever's left. Well, that should really be stored somewhere, surely. Hopefully we can get someone to go mine in a moment. Well, you're having recreation, which means you're about to go sleep, or you should be. There we are. Not a Sith is having a bit of meditation, just chilling out. Hopefully we will get more and more of the clothing will be swapped out. Because threadbare is just such a silly... Oh, Brawler has a range... Oh, are you a Brawler? You are. Oh, I do apologise. In that case, go for the Wooden Club, I guess. And you need to go for the Gladius. Once you wake up. That should have dramatically increased your DPS. It's now 9. That is amazing. Absolutely beautiful. That's a crazy amount of DPS for a character. You know what? Instead of that, go for the Paw Knife. Yeah, that's legitimately a crazy amount of DPS. You can no longer be a hunter, though, as a consequence of that, which is a bit of a shame. Because you would have been a good hunter. I also didn't realize Aavak plays... Oh yeah, I've got a... I mean, I've got an ongoing save that I haven't played in a little while. But, yeah, I've got that series. All the VODs are up on my second YouTube channel if you're interested. Exclamation mark archives, plural, in chat. I should really just add an exclamation mark archive as well. The amount of times people forget the S or put the S in when they shouldn't, so on and so forth. Oh, you've switched over to the... you're no longer wearing the crown, but it's understandable. It's not the best thing for you right now. Everyone's going to sleep. I'm quite liking the biphasic sleep cycle for our pawns. It's generally keeping their needs very, very topped up. So even though you've got kill thirst, which is a really strong negative, it's not capable of really pulling them down. Now, granted, a big part of that is the very low expectations, but luxuriantly comfortable, recreation fully satisfied, burning passion while work, night owl at night, very impressive rec room, so on and so forth. These all, do work. Clothes. I'm going to need somewhere to get rid of these clothes, frankly. Where's the best place for them? I could just burn them in a fire, I suppose, but... Need a meditation spot. Yeah, I know. Let's go ahead and pop down a meditation spot then.